Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
That's it, baby. We're going to work. Ready? Move ready.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't begin.
Let's go.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
We hit it.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Kill. Wait. Flip it.
Mike 20. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got it.
Echo.
Jameis to throw it.
Let's go, Heavy. What you got, Heavy?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Well, certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 20. Down the left.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the... yard line here.
Right there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check three. Regular. Watch out. Check. Pistol. Tight go. Hatchet. Safe.
They'll run for the first time in Tevin Coleman. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, alert! One touch.
Mayfield looks to throw. This is Coleman with a grab. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
180!
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Alert 3, alert 3! Kings!
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down.
Rush in!
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
180!
Baby! 4 down, check, 4 down.
Alert!
Flag.
Pistol. Hurry! Hey, exit!
Motion out of the back.
Alert!
Double up.
Hurry!
He's coming, double up.
Hurry!
Motion, check. Shift.
I got
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield, flush to his right. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Right here.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Mayfield, flushed out right. He wants it all for the end zone. 4th down now as San Fran's defense is strong in coverage.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. 2nd down, it's Henderson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
There we go, Mike 20. Hey, let's get this.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Wait.
Here's Winston.
Come get some.
He finds Taylor, complete.
He don't want it.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead, and the football as they start 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. That's complete to John Ross. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
Good. 180. Hey, 133. 59.
Man, I got you.
Well run on 1st down. Coleman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Hurry! Hey, orbit. Up,
25. Check 25.
From the gun, Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught by Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Good. 180.
Get that 20.
Hey, 133. Hurry!
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5.
Regular.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Good. 180. Run. Real.
Nice hit, boy.
On 2nd and 1, Mayfield. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
Check nickel.
Point it right. Hurry. Hey, alert. Watch.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Buying time to his left. He's going to go, and this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back him up 5.
Let's go.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun again to Henderson. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Hey, you're on the 9 over there. You're on the 9. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 35 on second down. Winston escaping the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no, no, no. Good play.
Yeah, good job, buddy.
Ready. Blue ready. Mike 20. I got you. Flip it, flip it, flip it. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20, shot. Ricky.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let's go.
On third down, Winston. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? It had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
That's the dream I had of being that player. It just never was.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Pull it together.
Hey, stop.
SOS.
Easy. Me. White.
Mike 20, Mike 20.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Winston. And break. The tight end's got it. And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7.
Wait, triple team. Let's go.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Last week in that wild card win, only 1 catch, and now he's got his first catch here, and it's good for a 1st down. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Give the tackle there to Keon Crossan. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Ready?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Sunday.
Crunch. No. Off. Get him off.
West. It's a safety creep.
Throwing. Winston. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 20. 23 yards on the play.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
Ready?
49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Kill. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let's go.
To the air again with Winston. Eluding and a big loss here as he's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 4th down, so Jameis Winston is off. Matt Gay is on for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Gay knocks this one through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. You got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. There's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Let's get that ball right here. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Hurry. Run. Pistol. He's checking. He's done.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield forced out to his left. Got him in. It's Brown. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Point it right.
Showing it.
Hey, alert 33. Hurry.
Shit.
Hey, alert.
Lucky.
Kings.
He's checking.
Alert. One touch.
Mayfield. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Mike.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180. Here we go. Hurry, hurry. Here we go.
Mayfield with it once more. Flushed out right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Right there.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Regular.
Get in the weight room.
Check it back.
Regular. Hurry.
54's Mike.
Up.
Walk 54.
My God.
And again, it's Mayfield being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Good. 180.
Mike 54. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Alert. Hey, alert 33. My God.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Gerald Everett in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Hopkins with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded at the 2. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys. Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On second down, it's Coleman. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Hey, my 7.
Mayfield to throw it. They'll roll it out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Up.
Mike's 50.
Hey, Alpha.
Come, baby. Woo! Switch.
Pistol. Hurry.
Hey, 50.
Point it right.
Here's Mayfield. He's got the first down and more past midfield. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. On first down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where it came from.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
On second and 11 now. Mayfield. It's complete to Brown, right side.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge. Pick the edge, pick the edge.
Real. Kings. Hurry. Hey, seam 6. Let's go. Done.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14.
Run. Hurry. One touch.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Tevin Coleman there to make the grab. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Keep playing hard.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they hand off to Coleman. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
54. Ready?
Run.
Slam.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
180.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Hurry.
Mayfield down. Eluding the pressure right. They'll find Everett there, complete. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Let's get that ball. Tighten up.
Protein spill.
Sponge. No.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, Delta.
Shit.
Pistol.
Check 26. Hey, switch.
Regular.
6.
Hey, alert.
Jammer.
Blue drop. I got you.
Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. Flush to his right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Ready. Black 22.
Bring it. Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
Green 17.
Check 30 weapon. 31.
On 2nd and 9. Winston. And his throw is incomplete.
This has been a really nice day for the defense. They've made it so difficult to find open receivers because they're able to squeeze the passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating. Receivers in one area, receivers in another area. They're almost what they call passing them off from one defender to the next, even in zone defenses, and making it very hard to find an open spot for the quarterback to deliver the ball.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
No, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Checking the NFL scoreboard, they're in the 3rd at MetLife Stadium. The Jets continuing to pour it on. They're opening the lead up even further. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, 180. Regular.
I got you, boy.
Hey, alert 33. I got you.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Coleman. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off that.
And time finally runs runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
The Rams on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11.
Real. Hey, foxtrot.
To throw, Mayfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Ready. Blue lady.
Mike 20. I got it.
Stop.
Watch out.
Following the interception, Winston throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Check. Tonic.
This is Henderson, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run, the best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The Niners on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun. Winston. He gets this one to Johnson. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Hey. We got 3. 3 down.
First down.
Green, Timothy.
Mike 20. I'm coming for you, son.
Easy. Hey.
First down, Winston. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Ready.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Green, Timothy.
Here all day. Hatchet. Safe.
H3. 218. Come.
Yes.
Sonic. Let's go.
Jameis to throw it. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Ready.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Wait.
Mike 20.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Now Winston on 4th down. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We know these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch the run.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. The open man is Westbrook. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Set. 180. Up.
Watch the ball.
80 weapon.
Alert 3.
Hurry. Point it right. Alert. 1 touch.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Makes the score Rams 38, 49ers 3.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Again, it's Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.